Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Irwin number 1118. This is a 632 National Course plug style tap. Pretty common tap in the sense that there are certainly lots of small screws that are going to be a 632 thread. Certainly common when it comes to running set screws into things or doing some sort of repair work. And this is their 1118. This is ideal for routine maintenance, repair work, and for rethreading where high accuracy and high tolerance threads are not required or critical. Straight flutes are ground to provide rapid chip removal for efficient threading. Okay. Designed for hand threading work in a variety of materials and produces a Class 2B thread. 632 NC National Course. This is a plug style tap. Now, a plug style tap is important to know what you're dealing with in terms of a tap type because there are different taps. Plug is very common, probably the most common that you're going to bump into. However, it's really important to work with the right tap. Here's what I mean. I like a taper tap is what I like, because on a plug tap there's about 3 to 5 threads that are chamfered. A taper tap gives me 8 to 10 threads, so I can get the tap into the material and get my tap handle positioned straight and then start to make those threads. So I prefer a taper style tap. There's also a bottom tap, which if you need to tap a hole into something and you can't puncture through the bottom of it, you need to use a bottom tap. That has 1 to 2 threads that are chamfered. Sometimes what I'll do is I will start my thread with a plug or a taper tap, and then I'll run to the bottom tap after that. I have taken mortise cylinders and modified them to fit in locks that they weren't meant to be modified into, so I'd have to drill a couple of holes and tap some threads, and a 632 is actually the right size for doing that. So a bottom tap is important. There's also a self-aligning. There's also, like I said, the self-aligning, which is nice as well. It does give you the ability to start straighter. I'm going to use either a plug, a taper, or a bottom tap. Bottom tap, not so unusual, not so common because you're literally threading through something in my experience, right? There is a link below this video to a document called Product Catalog that will allow you to review all of the taps and dies from Irwin, a name that I'm partial to, not only because I'm a distributor, but because I use the products personally and can attest to the high performance of much of the product line. But that catalog is helpful because we're talking about different taps and types of taps. Well, the question is, okay, I do need a bottom tap. What's the part number? Well, it's very easily found in that link to the catalog. You could, for instance, search for the 1118 part number that you're looking at. Find function on your keyboard, Control F, let's say. You'll get not only to see all of the top level kits that the 1118 is included in, but you're also going to get to the table where it's listed along with all of its sister products. So the table that's there actually near the very beginning of the catalog will show you the different sizes of taps, the different columns for plug, taper, and bottom tap are there as well. So really handy. Not only, of course, imperial threads, but they're going to be able to help you with unusual threads in addition to metric threads as well. Unusual might be, I mean, how often do you end up using a 440? That's pretty unusual, or a 336. Pardon me, a 348 I've used in the past as well. Not a lot of things run that sort of tap, but the table is there and very helpful as a result. Obviously, tap handles are going to come into play. I personally use a very, very low voltage electric hand screwdriver that is so low voltage that it can't really create a tap. And I use it because the hand doesn't give me a lot of force feedback as I'm tapping through something, and I've broken taps in the past, and that's just a hassle. So I've got my own little system when I'm creating taps where I can make a quarter, half turn, back it out, and evacuate that material. And that's the key when you're tapping a hole. evacuating the material out so that you can continue on clean, evacuate. Don't wobble the tool at all when you're tapping the hole. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Irwin products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. Any questions on the 1118? This is that 632 National Course plug style tap or any other Irwin product. Please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.